10 months, 1 million total casualties. On this day in history, December 18th, 1916, the longest engagement of the Great World War, the Battle of Verdun, ended. Beginning on February 21st, Verdun on the Meuse River in France became the Germans' target after they developed a plan to attack the fortress city. Led by Chief of Staff Erich von Falkenhayn, he believed that the French army was more vulnerable than the British and that a major assault and victory on the Western Front would push the Allies to open peace negotiations. From the very beginning of the opening gunfire, casualties piled up on both sides. The Germans gained early territory, but the conflict eventually stalled. For the Germans, this was a new era in the war. It was the first year of use for phosgene gas, which was 10 times more lethal than the chlorine gas that was previously used. The Battle of Verdun also saw the invention of the flamethrower, which the Germans used to torch everything in their path. As the fighting continued, German resources began to thin out as they had to contest a British-led offensive on the Somme River and fight the Russians on the eastern front during the Brusilov offensive. In July, Falkenhayn was removed from his command at Verdun by the frustrated Kaiser and replaced by von Hindenburg. The battle raged on, and by early December, the French had recaptured a large portion of the territory that they had lost. With that came the imprisonment of 11,000 Germans in the last 3 days of the battle, forcing Hindenburg to call a stop to the attacks. The Battle of Verdun resulted in enormous loss of life due to the harsh realities of trench warfare and the introduction of new, more lethal weapons and gases. The Germans incurred 337,000 casualties, including 143,000 deaths. Meanwhile, the French suffered 162,440 soldiers lost out of a total 377,321 casualties. However prolonged and arduous, the French victory pushed back the Germans on the Western Front and turned the tide of the war. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.